I've been working on a tower defense game for just over a month now. It started as an idea for a game jam that didn't get finished in time, but I liked the idea enough to continue working on it. First up this week is a wave spawner. At present, enemy spawning is hard-coded in the levels ready function. Fixing this will require two things. One, making how enemies spawn abstract in the way I've already done for towers. Two, allowing the wave spawner to be dynamically set in the script so that each level can have its own variation of enemies. I copied how towers are spawned. The enemy spawner now has an array of enemy data, with the data holding an instance of the scene to instantiate. So when spawn is called, all one needs to do is provide the enemy name and the spawner handles the rest. On the wave spawner, I put a multi-line variable that represents a list of enemies spawning. Enemies in a wave are separated by a comma, and enemies between waves are on different lines. At present, the solution doesn't allow for multiple enemies. The next thing to do is make spawn points dynamic. The points themselves are tied to doors that exist in the level, but I've hard-coded a reference to these points into the doors. The solution here is to cycle through the tile map layer on level load and create an array of coordinates for those doors. I keep it as coordinates so that I can still open and close the doors, but translate from coordinates to global position before I pass the value to the enemy spawner. As a matter of housekeeping, I put a game over overlay when all the chests are open. Finally, it was time to add a new tower type. I wanted a human because in the future I want certain enemies to attack towers and zombies should only attack humans. I largely duplicated the drone tower to make the archer and added in its animations. There's more work to be done with this tower next week. There was a lot of refactoring this week to make the codebase more extensible. The next steps are expanding out the towers and enemies now both have robust spawning code, then getting enemies to attack towers.